Hello, I'm back. Let's see how this thing works. Hello, how are you guys doing today? Okay, I'm back. Let's start all over again. Now, where was I? I. I know I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get this together. Um, what I was talking about was why are black people hating on these statues? Yes, it was wrong for what the Confederates did, but my thing is, where was y'all at before I was even born back in 1960s when these statues went up? They don't affect me. The flag doesn't affect me. What ticks me off is now all of a sudden you got these Democrats listening to these black folks talking about, I feel oppressed. I feel oppressed and these statues, they scare me. What these statues gonna do to you? Nothing. Nothing at all. I don't understand how people can be so vindictive and hateful. I'm tired of the rhetoric about white people, racism, this and that and the other. There's racism on both sides of the aisle, people. It's not one-sided no more. And Mitt Romney, you need to shut your mouth. It was not one-sided. I've been reading all of these leaders and former presidential opponents of Donald Trump. Well, he should have sat there and called out the all right and blah 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 blah. What about the all left? They're just as racist and hateful and bitter and conceiving and threatening everybody. I don't understand why this is happening. This is a great country. We need to stop brainwashing our kids to hate other people. We need to stop doing that on both ends of the aisle. Stop calling white people crackers and all these white trash and blue-eyed devils and stuff. That's a stereotype. And you black people hollering about stereotypes. Now you're going to stereotype white people and claim they all got blue eyes. Not all white people got blue eyes. And these Antifa and Black Lives Matter, y'all a hate group. Y'all terrorizing. Why do we have a statue of Lenin in Seattle, Washington, and in New York? I did not know we had statues of Lenin. There was people that was killed during Lenin's reign. He's up there with Stalin and all the rest of these other communist leaders that killed people under that Soviet Union flag. Stop with the rhetoric about we need to take down these statues because you feel oppressed. You weren't oppressed growing up when you saw them. Why are we digging up dead people? Are we scared of dead people now? There are torturing and I mean the weapons. If you peaceful Antifa, why are y'all carrying weapons and assaulting people and calling people out of their names? And I've seen the videos and it's just disheartening. And the way they're hating on the president is unbelievable. It's unbelievable on all sides. Oh, he said all sides. Why did he say all sides? He should have said the all left. The all left, and the ones over on the right, the ones who are racist, were wrong. And you got the police chief. I blame the police chief. I blame the governor. I blame the mayor. Why were the officers told to stand down like they were in Berkeley? It seems like conservatives can't even go to colleges no more because these colleges have become very liberal. Very, 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 very liberal. Why is that? I don't understand that. Why is it that people are doing this? Why? You're taking away what people can see. I've never seen the statues except for on Google. I would have loved to go see all these Confederate statues. I wouldn't have been like the people in Durham, North Carolina, who pulled that statue down. Guess what? They got arrested. It's like wildfire. And Elizabeth Warren and all the Democrat leaders are funneling all of this. Have you noticed that? They're funneling all this, and they love it. They love the confusion. They're talking about we need to come together in unity. How are we supposed to come together in unity when you Democrats are sitting up there? We need to resist. We need to impeach President Trump. Trump, he's racist. Oh, he's tied to Russia. Oh, Baron Trump, this and that. Oh, his kids, this and that. But you all on the left have no right to go after his family. Sit up there and cause all this happen. And they even targeted the Lincoln Memorial. That's how bad Antifa is. They spray painted. They're trying to dig up graves. I'm fed up with it. I'm tired of it. Why is it that me and the conservatives can't have a voice? Oh, you racist. And I sit there and laugh because I sat there and laughed at David Duke. David Duke, really, you need to shut your mouth. Because what you saying, you making everybody think that Trump supports you. Guess what? He spoke out against you yesterday. He spoke out against you. But the left is just dogging him, just dogging him. Ever since he was running and he won, y'all, they've been hating on him time after time after time after time after time after time. And it seems like it's not letting up. What do us conservatives need to do? We don't need to get out there and fight them. We need to have a protest or a rally to support our president. Not to sit there and gang up on our president. Why are these liberals so hateful and demonic that they want to attack the right and say we're not doing enough for America? They want to bring more immigrants here. What about our veterans? We need to worry about our veterans before we start taking care of somebody else, is what we need to do. We need to stand up for our veterans. We don't need to get up in their face and call them cowards. And most of the time, what is up with the bandanas around your mouth? That looks so stupid, and you got skinny jeans on. Oh, and they got safe spaces. Notice when Obama won, us conservatives didn't sit there and give safe spaces to college kids because Obama got in office for 8 years. Put your big girl and big boy pants on and suck it up because he is your president. I'm tired of seeing people say, he ain't my president. Oh, he's tired of Russia. If this Russia thing died down, North Korea, they full of it. And then you got these people, we need peace, we need peace. How many times have we tried to be peaceful and talk to the North Koreans? It is the Democrats who want to save face. They're mad and bitter because Donald J. Trump won. Fair and square. Oh no, we need to get rid of the electoral vote. Y'all was dancing in the street when Barack Obama got in office. I just don't get y'all. I don't understand y'all. And I'm glad I'm not part of the Democrat plantation. This chaos and mess needs to stop. Enough is enough. We need to come together as one, regardless of your sex, your gender, your religion, and the color of your skin. Trump didn't cause this mess. The media did. I enjoy living in this country. I hate war too, but sometimes you gotta have war. I'm not recommending anybody to go out and get their gun and start shooting liberals. That's not what I'm talking about. Now, I don't want liberals to go around shooting conservatives. We need to grow up and get along. Why is it when we voice our opinions on Facebook, here come the media talking about Donald J. Trump? He's not doing enough. He could have stopped this. He couldn't have stopped nothing. His speech was so important the first time when he said all sides. And you got CNN and MSNBC, CBS, ABC. So, well, he didn't come out and go off on the KKK. Well, guess what? Yesterday he did. And y'all still not happy at all. You're still not happy. I'm fed up with it. Everybody else is fed up with it. You can have your opinions. I can have mine. We can agree to disagree. But don't let your words and your opinions cause a war between your fellow man. Leave these people who like Confederate flags alone. They don't bother me. I've never had a problem with it. And I know I'm going to get flack from the black folks. I do not care. There were blacks and white who died in the Civil War. And the narrative that's been going on in the school system is that the reason why the Civil War was fought was because to end slavery. That's not the only reason. The South did not want to listen to the federal government. They wanted to have their own rights. They didn't want to listen. So there's two parts to it. There are two parts. And you got people sitting there laughing and hee-hawing and interrupting and screaming. I mean, you should have seen it in inauguration time. No! Oh my God! He's not my president! No! I'm sitting up there like, I ain't never seen no craziness like this before. Why y'all acting a fool on TV? I mean, crying and sobbing and weeping. Hillary Clinton was a crook. She didn't do nothing for Haiti. Nothing whatsoever. Where'd the money go? I'm still seeing videos of people still living in tents. Why is that? But we want to sit there and hate on Donald J. Trump because he's trying to make America great. Oh, that's racist too. He really means make America white again. No, that's not what he's saying. Making America great again is to get the people here in the United States, to get better jobs, to get better wages, better health care. I know a lot of people, and I'm all over the place, but thoughts are just running through my mind as I'm getting angry. So I'm going to say them, and I don't care what anybody says. Laugh out loud. I am fed up with the media, the Democrats, and overseas leaders who are jumping all over Trump. Where were y'all at when Obama was in office? Oh, that's right. He was y'all's buddy. Where? Where? No. That's crazy. People can't afford Obamacare. I know numerous of people had good health care, and you've seen Obama sitting up there saying, well, if you have insurance or you have a doctor, you can keep that. Obamacare will not affect that. Excuse my French. Bull crap. As soon as Obamacare came into light, people's companies start dropping off. Like, I mean, they quit sponsoring the health care. People are paying high deductibles, but yeah, you got these Democrats talking about Obamacare is great. If you repeal and repeat Obamacare, it's gonna sit there and it's gonna affect people. He's not touching the people on welfare. He's trying to help the people that need affordable health care. Instead of, what I dislike about it is that the fact that they were sitting there. Listen now, they were sitting there lying to the people, saying it was affordable. You can keep your doctor. But I don't see none of Congress on Obamacare. And you got these Democrats. You got all these Democrats sitting there. You got these Democrats sitting there praising Obamacare and hating. And I just don't understand it. You're using scare tactics to get these people all roused up in the street. Oh, Trump, he's trying to kill people. Oh, he's going to kill them mentally handicapped. He's doing this. Bernie Sanders was one of them. Help me out. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Elizabeth Warren. I just seen a video of her. We need to resist and we need to fight. No, we need to resist and fight you is what we need to do. Resist and get you out of office. Get them out of office come 2018. I am going to criticize another person. John McCain. Why did you vote it down? When when there was an election going on, we need to repeal and replace Obamacare. But you voted for it down. Time for you to go too. Need to go too. And they get in there and they start, Schumer, he's another one. He need to shut his pie hole up too. I'm fed up with it. And then when a school shooting happens, you got these Democrats going, we need better gun control. The NRA is making it worse. And I see it all the time. What? You got a background check from state to state to get in order for you to get your permit for a gun. I think they do one the federal level. But here's the trick part of it. Y'all know good and well, Democrats, if there is a background check to see if somebody has a mental illness, y'all gonna have the ACLU and all the mental health people breathing down y'all's throat, telling y'all to back off and back down. These liberals don't think before they speak. They don't. They sit there and hate on me and you and call all conservatives neo-Nazis. Why? Because they're angry. They're bitter. Why are y'all bitter? Hillary lost? Ha 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 ha. I'm happy she lost. You liberals and Antifa, y'all need to stop it right now. Stop it right now. Put your weapons down and protest the correct way. Y'all bringing anarchy. Y'all acting fascist. Y'all acting hateful. And it needs to stop. You all are bringing this country down. Bringing it all the way down. And the teachers and the college professors need to stop talking about politics to their students. Unless they have a politics class, that's the only reason and way they should be talking about politics. I've never seen so much foolishness before in my life. If you don't get your way, you gotta have a safe space. Then they came after Trump about him saying that he got jobs and stuff coming. Yeah. I'm glad he's getting rid of NAFTA and TARP. Russia. I'm so glad that they quit talking about that. But you know they're going to bring it up. You know it for a fact. You know for a fact. And understandably, I think they would. I agree. They faking it. I don't know about you guys, but I seen somebody had put in a group on Facebook that they seen on Craigslist that they want actors and participants on the Antifa side to come and join their group. Communist page on Facebook is calling for the overthrow of the United States government and implement communism. If you want communism, pack your bags, hit the damn road, and go over to these communist countries and see how bad these people are living. North Korea, Laos, Cambodia. There are people that escaped from these countries that came here, and you want to implement the same garbage that they ran from? It's outrageous how they're doing it. It's outrageous. I'm outraged. No, you ain't. You're faking it. Oh, I know. And on TV, and then you see the liberal leaders sitting there telling them and demanding them to resist Trump and his administration and the Republicans. You did not see when Obama was in office that the Conservative Party told their people to resist Obama. No, that did not happen. Why are you libs doing this? Why? What's your point? Why are you doing this? Because you're making yourself look stupid and idiots. You're not hurting me. I believe if these Antifa terrorists is what they are, come up in your face and punch you, you should have the right to defend yourself. It's time for us to have police chiefs that has Americans' backs. We need to have mayors that have Americans' back. We need to stop voting for these liberal Democrats. They are destroying America. I saw a live stream of Dearborn and Detroit, Michigan. Run down buildings. Out of business stores. Here in Ohio, we've got empty buildings that should be torn down. But no, what is the mayor in Columbus, Ohio doing? This is going to be a sanctuary state. Everybody's ready. It's time for the feds to break up these sanctuary cities too. We need to break them up. Why? They had so many years to become citizens, people, and they're not. The Democrats are using these immigrants, I shouldn't say immigrants, illegals, for votes. I heard that in California, when they passed a law that where illegals can get driver's license now. Once they get their driver's license, they can vote for the Democratic Party. They want more votes to try to out us conservatives. But it ain't going to happen if we rise up. All conservatives rise up and go to the polls in 2018 and vote. We need more people to come up and rise up and take leadership in their local office. Judges, prosecutors, police, state senate, state house representative. We need to motivate people because these Democrats are not going to let up. Fight back at the polls. Hold rallies. And I heard that this election caused people to lose family members and friends because of this election. You mad and upset Because your auntie and your uncle voted for Donald J. Trump and you voted for Hillary Clinton. I thought blood was thicker than water. How are you going to disown a friend that you've been friends with for 50, 30, 20 years, and as soon as Donald J. Trump get in and you find out that they voted for Donald J. Trump? Oh, I'm not your friend no more. I literally, when Donald J. Trump won, I literally had people in my family message me. I know you didn't vote for that con artist. You know what I did? Yes, the hell I did. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. Hi, Tom. How are you? I am just fed up with all the garbage that the liberals are taking and striving to destroy America. It's just not the liberals here in the United States that's trying to do it. It's the liberals worldwide. There's going to be a flood of immigration going on. People don't want to assimilate when they come over here. They want to set their own agenda. They want to bring their Sharia law and their Quran and their communist views to America. And don't think for a second that they will sit there and try to run you out of your own neighborhood. They will do that. They will try to. So far, so good. In my neighborhood, we don't have them. But about 2 blocks from me, oh my gosh. Columbus looks like the Middle East. I'm not lying. It's crazy. And we got leaders that are working against Trump at our local level. We need to vote those people out. When it comes to election time for mayors and governors to come for what was the word? Oh geez, I lost it. When they come up for re-election, vote them out. Vote them out. Rename Antifa. Seriously, we need to gather together, unite, and become one nation under God. Not one nation under communism, not one nation under Islam, but one nation under God. And I'm tired of these liberal white women hating on Christian, atheist, white men and said they hate them. Where is this hatred coming from? Is it because your mama hated men and that's all she fed you were men or dogs? Mm-hmm. I just don't get these people. They are terrorists. They need to be called domestic terrorists. Antifa acts like domestic terrorists. Destruct and destroy is their mantle. Black Lives Matter, their mantle is to hate on white folks, hate on the cops, and even attack their own people for not supporting them. It's time for us to wake up. Wake up and see what's going on. Why are these people doing this? Because they're angry. Fake anger, fake crying, fake boo-hooing, trying to get their attention seekers. They know they can get you roused up and angry and attack them. Then they'll cry like a little baby. Oh, he sat there and hit me. Oh, he sat there attacked a transgender. Oh, he sat there and hit her. Oh, get off of her. You see them on TV acting stupid. I can't stand ABC, NBC, and CBS. Fox News has even got liberal commentators on there, and they disgust me. I heard that Ebony went off and called all of us conservatives neo-Nazis. And Van Jones, you need to shut your mouth. Shut it up. This was not a whitewashed campaign. This was a campaign ran by less money spent. This was ran by people who was fed up, tired of what Obama did. And let me get this out. We did not, I repeat, us conservatives did not hate on Obama because he was black. We hated on him because of the policies and the dangers he put Americans in. Going overseas, apologizing. Well, I'm sorry that, Bush and the conservatives, American people, we're sorry that, we bombed you, and we need to be nice to the Muslims. Don't be, you're Islamophobia. You can't criticize Muslims. And every time there was a terrorist attack, it's either workplace violence or I'm waiting for the details. Yes, they literally beat that woman. I could not believe it. And it was black people there too. They hit on her. Because she believed that Donald J. Trump Sr. was the man to do the job. Was the man to do the job. But no, according to the liberals, he's a fascist. Why don't some of these Antifa members talk to the Italians and hear what the Italians went through with Benito Mussolini? Trump's not fascist. Y'all fascists. Y'all hypocrite. Y'all intolerable. You're hateful, despicable. You cannot tell me that you are for Black Lives Matter when you going to attack a 60-year-old homeless woman. And there was black and white and Asian and every color in the video. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. I research and I see the liberal view of the world. It's global. Angela Merkel's another one. Don't hate on the Muslims. You can't hate on the Muslims. We need to love. We need to show them some love. And why is CAR even allowed to work or operate here in the United States? There is evidence that they are financing terrorism. They're operating terrorism. I don't understand. The media picks and tears apart Trump's messages, his speeches, and twists them around. When he blasts them, You see them liberals coming out on Facebook live feed. Oh, not my president. I don't like him. Not my president. I hate him. We conservatives, we know how to act. I will bring you the truth. I will not lie to you. I do a lot of research. You know what the Muslim religion wants? They want to be the world's main religion. But you hear these liberals, oh, you're being Islamophobic. No. Get on YouTube, liberals, and see what these imams are talking about. You're talking about Christians not hating on gays. I've seen videos where they literally threw gay people off rooftops and they beat women. I remember this video in Iraq. This man was leading a song in Arabic. And the woman, she was sitting there clapping her hands, having fun. He got up and started wailing on the woman. Wailing on the woman because she was singing. If you're not covered over there, a woman gets beat. A woman is not, I repeat, not a citizen in some of these Middle Eastern countries. She has to be submissive and have permission from her husband or her brothers or uncles if she can go here or there. How is that freedom? How? That's not freedom at all. You got these liberals trying to brainwash our kids in the school system to teach them to pray to Allah. Now, where are the atheists and the ACLU at? If this had been a Christian telling the kids that they have to say a prayer to Almighty God, the atheists would be mad, the ACLU would be pissed off, but it's okay for Muslims to do it. Why is that? Why is that? I'm not being Islamophobic. I'm telling you the truth. There are a lot, since I quit watching the news, there are a lot of conservative pages on Facebook that will bring you news. They also have Facebook pages. Liberals are taking a page out of ISIS. ISIS is destroying Christian churches all over the world, mainly in the Middle East. They're killing Christians, but we can't say a word about it. Because if we say something about it, oh, you're being Islamophobic. Yes, a Christian might have an opinion against gay marriage. But at least they're not taking you and throwing you off a building like these Muslims over there are doing. Child marriages. Having sex with toddlers, and that don't outrage you? We're supposed to suck all that up. Oh, that's their culture. We need to accept their. I'm tired of liberals bringing that up. I don't care about that culture. What I care about is innocent kids are being married off at young age. And y'all liberals don't want to speak out about it. Not 1 minute. Not 1 second. Y'all defend these Muslims like crazy. But dog the Christian who has an opinion against gay marriage. There are people dying, being put to death in Iran because they're Christian, or they're gay, or they're gambling. And it's wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong. The liberals are out to destroy all the conservative people throughout the world and here in the United States. Theresa May, you need to worry about your country and stop bashing our president. He did speak out against the KKK. He did speak out against Antifa and Black Lives Matter. The news media are manipulators. They lie. You cannot trust them. You can't. And I hate it when they get on this, oh, well, we got an unnamed source that told us that Trump was, I'm just using this as an example, it's not true. That Trump, he was basically sending money over to Ukraine. If you got a source, name the source so we can go look it up ourselves to find out if it's accurate or not. Because y'all just coming out with all kinds of stuff, saying this and saying that, and then come to find out half the stuff that y'all reporting ain't even correct. Y'all bias against conservatives. And Facebook, Zuckerberg, you are censoring conservatives. Why aren't you going after all these people that are sitting there posting threats about going after conservatives, saying they're going to go to their house and kill their kids and stuff? I don't advocate that stuff. It's crazy. I'm telling you, it's wrong the way these people are acting. Name that source. And then on CNN, sometimes you get different reporters on different programs say, well, how did we get all this information? How did this come out? No, y'all CNN people put out some garbage. And if Russia had anything to do with our election, what they didn't, where was Obama at? From what CNN was saying, well, the Kremlin, they influenced our election because Donald J. Trump got in there. They influenced our election when Obama was there. And all back to the Cold War. Where the hell was the former Democrats and Republicans back in the day, if that was true? If that was true, how come none of the former Republican and Democrat leaders from back in those days, how come they didn't say nothing about it when they was in power? Because y'all know y'all lying about it. They lying about it. They are literally lying about it. It's all a lie. You can't trust the media no more. For instance, there's another example. When Newtown, Connecticut elementary school shooting happened, they had put out that his brother had something to do with it because the brother had the ID. When in fact the brother was at work and overheard it on TV. I mean, there was 3 or 4 different shooters and they had this gun and that gun, and come to find out half of that stuff wasn't even true. Be careful what you watch. The news media is out to brainwash us, to manipulate our minds, and get us thinking something that really isn't true at all. The power of the people is at will. We need Congress to know that they work for us, not we work for them. And I'm upset at a lot of the RNC people who did not support our president before he even came into office. They did not like his rhetoric. Oh, you need to tone it down. Oh, you need to stop talking about this. And then when the story broke about where he's talking about grabbing pussies and stuff, you had people, the left, look at them liberal Hollywood freaks sitting up there dressing up like pussies. Keep your orange hands off of my pussy. He ain't touching your pussy. And you know good and well that if a conservative had threatened to blow up the White House like Madonna did, the Secret Service would have already arrested them. We need new leadership in the Republican Party. It's time to get new faces in there to get the job done. Psychos. Yes, psychos. They do not, and having hats on their heads. And did you see all the trash that they left? They left a lot of trash. A lot of trash. I'm going to move into my other chair so I can relax. Okay, I'm here now. And I'm hoping to God that we do not have these people become leaders in our government. Because it's going to be scary having these people as leaders. Why is it that we have these liberal freaks acting all scared and, oh, he's going to deport me. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh, this and that and the other thing. If you're here on a visa and you want to be a part of the United States, why don't you go ahead and become a citizen? We need to end giving immigrants, people who want to come over here, we need to vet them to make sure they're not terrorists. We need to make sure that they say who they are. These millennials scare the crap out of me. They scared the crap out of me with their views. They hate me and you so bad. They don't care about your views. And this is what I don't like about the left. They can have a voice. They can have opinions. But as conservatives, we say one thing, bam, they're ready to go and wreak havoc on us. They're ready to sit there and attack us for our views. They can't stand our views. We can't speak out, or what we call racist, homophobic, Islamophobic. Why? Because they don't like what we say. We conservatives need to voice our opinions. If we lose friends by it, so what? If we lose family members, so what? I will not stand down and be silent no more. If they can post on their Facebook page, why can't I? If they don't like what you and I say, all they have to do is just keep scrolling. All they have to do is keep scrolling. But no, they want to call you out and go off on you and act like a domestic psychotic terrorist. They do not appreciate us at all. They want us to all die. I've seen it on YouTube videos. I've seen it on Facebook. They want us conservatives to die off. I don't speak around my family because they're Democrats. I let them speak their minds. But if I were to say something about Donald Trump, I'm called these words. White trash, coon, and cracker. Or sellout. I have never called anybody out of their name on the left side. I'm not a revengeful person. I respect people's rights. I respect their views. I may disagree with their views, but right, that's crazy. I'm mixed too. And I get called an Edomite lover because of the color of my father's skin. It was not my fault that my mother had a relationship with a white man. I did not put those two people together. These two people came together and created me. And these liberals are hateful, domesticated, hypocritical liars. They need to sit there and keep their opinions. If it's so hurtful that you don't want people to say anything about you, then you need to keep your mouth shut and don't say nothing at all. Racism is coming from the left. Racism was started by the Democrats. The Democrats, put black people in chains and in bondage, but yet you still have black people praising the Democratic Party like some god. And you got liberals thinking that black people don't know where the motor vehicle place is, or how to get ID, or we're too poor to get online. What am I doing online? I pay for my phone bill. I pay for my internet. Where is this liberal ideology coming from? They're teaching it. It's a disease. It eats away at your brain. And people just sit there and constantly do it. Makes no sense at all with this racism. And I seen somebody say, well, the KKK, they endorsed Trump. That may be true, but Trump did not endorse them. Republicans are not racist. We are not racist. Yes, $10,000. And you've got the NAACP. And I've heard from white people, and I understand your concern. Why can't they have an all-white group? Why can't they have a WET, something similar to BET? I can't stand BET. Personally, I am more of a Motown, country, and rock and roll fan. I don't like rap and hip hop and R&B. Now, I like the old school hip hop and R&B. But some of this stuff that they talking about, I don't like. But that's a whole totally different story. And Hillary was so corrupt, it wasn't even funny. She gave uranium to Russians while she was Secretary of State. She let them men die. Listen, she let them men in Benghazi die with no help. Why were they sent there knowing that the Tripoli government of Libya did not want American soldiers in Benghazi? If Obama and Hillary Clinton knew that, why did they send Secretary Chris Stevens, I forget the other three guys' names, in there with no protection whatsoever? You best believe if those men were my family members, I would have sued Obama and I would have sued Hillary. And you've got Barack Obama following our president around. Everywhere Trump goes, blam, there's Obama. And people on the left is mad because Trump is sitting there. He's sitting there on Twitter, tweeting his thoughts, tweeting what he wants to do for America. And you got the left hating on him. I'd rather have him on my Twitter page to see what he's really saying, and then I compare what he really said to what the news is portraying. Because 9 times out of 10, the news and the liberals are not reporting what he really quoted. These liberals are psychos. They need to be put in a mental institution. You don't go away with their ways, their ideas, they will throw a hissy fit. Where were you liberals at when these statues were first put up by none other than the same party you're affiliated with, the Democrats. Why do we have a statue of Stalin? The bigotry and racism started on the left, and it breaks my heart that black people are being brainwashed and manipulated by the Democratic Party. They were just using you for votes. Pretty soon, they're going to use the illegals, and they're going to use these refugees as their voting base and kick you off. If Obama was great, why is Chicago the shithole city of Illinois? I got family there. I have family there. Gangbangers sitting up there killing people. You liberals are so vindictive, bitter, and outright destructive. They're destructive. Now I'm getting reports that want to tear down George Washington. I also heard reports that want to take down Thomas Jefferson's statue. What are y'all Democrats trying to do? Save face? The only people who are keeping Democrats, liberal blacks, and blacks down and oppressed are the Democrats. Republicans are not doing it. They want you to have your own ideas, your goals. Want you to work. They're spitting on the people, the whites and the blacks who came together and fought in the Civil War. You're pissing on their graves. They're rolling over in their graves at what you're doing. These statues are not doing anything to you. They're standing there. Just standing there. And you sitting up there, black people, saying, oh, I still feel oppressed. How are you feeling oppressed? Who's oppressing you? You, your own self, can stop your own self from being a better and great American citizen. You yourself are holding yourself back. We have so many opportunities to sit there and go to college, to sit there and better ourselves. But guess what? You got the racist black people that will call me a coon, that will sit there and talk about how of a seller I am, a house Negro, because I'm doing better than you. You want to hate on me and look down on me and judge me. There are black rich people. I even heard some kids in my neighborhood say they don't like rich black people. Okay, if you don't like rich black people, stop listening to Eminem. Lil Wayne, T.I., Tupac, even though he's dead. T-Pain, Usher, and the list goes on and on and on and on. And to these liberal Hollywood freaks, you are there to entertain us, not to tell us who to vote for and your opinion about Donald J. Trump. You are to entertain us. Not demand us. And I love Joy Villa. She, oh my God, she spoke out and she said we need to come together. We need to come together as one great United States of America. And you should have seen all the black people when they found out that Joy Villa was married to a white man, how they viciously attacked her. Why is it in the black community that you sit there and hate your fellow black people when they date outside their race? They're not betraying their race. Love has no color at all. Stop hating on the mixed kids. It is not their fault that their parents got together. And you're going to call them inbreeds. You're going to call them and say that they're not black because they have a Filipino father, a white father, a Japanese father. You are spending too much time hating on your fellow man. You have hatred in your heart for your own black people. We can't come together as one because you're hating on the light-skinned sisters and then the dark-skinned sisters, or you're hating on this person. And you're hating on the black conservatives. We're not brainwashed. You guys are racist, hateful, demonic people. Your heart is hardened. You're being deceived by the left. The left is using you, black people. It is time for you to wake up and come over to the right side of the fence. We need to come together. All races. Just not blacks. Just not all whites. I'm telling you, I don't understand. You cannot hate a good black man. There are Asian conservatives, yes. Why? Why are they hating on the black people? Oh my God, they're hating on black people. Oh my God, and the conservatives and this and that. Guess what? Me, Diamond and Silk, Jonathan Gentry, Will Johnson, Marco Guerrero, I believe that's what his name is. There's Omar who's running against Maxine Waters. We need to, I wish I lived in California in a way, so I can sit there and basically vote for this man. They need to see the light. Come over and see for yourself. Come over over here and see for yourself. They need to see for themselves that Republicans are not. And stop hating on white people. Not all white people are racist. It's time for you to come out your comfort zone and meet you some white folks. And parents on both sides of the aisle, stop brainwashing your kids against one another. Learn how to get together and unite as one. Hold on. My charger. Oh. We need to unite as one. Unite as one. That's all I'm saying. It's sad that these people want to sit there and destroy what made America great. Stop sitting there, Democratic leaders, and stop destroying and taking these statues down. I'm going to get off of here because my tablet is dying. So I will be online live again Friday night. I'm going to take a break. I've got things to do tomorrow. It was nice of you all to be a part of this. Thanks, Tom. Thank Adius. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Again, if you are willing and able and want to be part of Deplorable, want to be part of my group, the Deplorables for Donald J. Trump, go look me up. Share my group, the Deplorables for Donald J. Trump, with your conservative friends, and let's make America great again. Good night and God bless.